start, but I can cut that part. So 1, 2. Hi, I'm student intern Brian Martinez. I'm going to start with the Berg functional balance test. The first one. Can you have a sit please for me? Okay. Can you stand up please for me? Nice. For this one, the patient will score 4 because it's not using the hands or stabilizing independently. So now I'm going to need you to stand there for 2 minutes. This is balance, standing unsupported. The patient should be like 2 minutes here. If the patient stay for more than 2 minutes without like having wobbling, I will score 4. So 159, 2 minutes. Let's go 4. Okay. If the patient is still in 2 minutes here, I don't have to go to step 3. Step 3 will be like the patient have trouble during unsupported like standing. The 4th step is, can you please take a sit from standing to sitting now? If the patient is able to use the hands or kind of lose their balance, you're gonna score less. For him, you just score 4. He didn't use the arm, the hands. So in this one, the patient will be sitting down in a chair and is going to lay down. Can you please lay down for me? In there. Good. Now you can stand up, please, for me. Sit down. For this one, this patient did a pretty good job, and he didn't use the arm or minimize the use the arm. Scored 4. And less than that, the patient will be like score 3, 2, 1, or 0. Okay. And standing unsupported with eye closed. So can you please stand up? Okay. Play still. Can you close your eyes? Okay. Patient will be with the eye closed more than 10 seconds. Patient will score 4. You can open the eyes. If the patient is like stand 10 seconds with supervision, that means that it scores 3. If the patient is able to stand for 3 seconds, it scores 2. And if the patient is unable to hold it that 3 or less seconds, it scores 0. 1. And then we're going to stand unsupported. Can you please put your feet together like this? Perfect. The patient has to be like that for 1 minute. If the patient stays like that without losing the balance, it's going to score 4. If the patient plays the feet together independently and stand 1 minute with supervision, it's 3. Able to play the feet together independently but unable to hold stance for 30 seconds is 2. And if you need help, 1. If it's unable to attain the position, is 0. Okay, for now, for this one is reaching forward with outstretched arm like this, up here. I'm supposed to measure him. I don't have the ruler with me, but I will measure him. After that measurement, I'm looking for if the patient can reach comfortably 10 inches, okay, he will score 4. If the patient only can reach 5 inches, is 3. If the patient can only reach 2 inches, the safety is 2. And if the patient is forward but need kind of supervision is 1. And if the patient fall is 0. For this one, for now, you can relax. For the other one, I want you to just pick up this from the floor. I have a patient just try to pick up. Let's say don't pick up, just try. Okay. Now, if the patient is able to easily pick that object, it will score like 4. And if the patient will have like if the patient is able to pick the object with supervision, it's 3. It's 2 if the patient pick up the object but reaches only 1 to 2 inches from the object, keep balance independently. That is 2. 1 is unable to pick up the object and needs supervision while trying. 0 is patient cannot pick up the object. For this one, I want you to look left. Just look left. Okay, now turn your head, look right. Is the patient look behind to both sides and weight shift well? It's 4. It's really good. And is the patient score 3 if they show less weight shift. So he may be a little bit less, but we don't know. Okay, let's go step a little bit forward. Just do a 360 and back it to the right, to the left in this case. Go. Good. Stay there, take your breath, and then do the other side. The patient is able to turn 360 degrees on both sides, and it takes less than 4 seconds. That is 4. If the patient is take more than 4 seconds to one side only, is 3. If the patient is able to turn 360 but it's really slow, is 2. And if the patient needs someone to help him, is 1. If the patient is unable to do the 360, is 0. For this one, I don't have a stool, but let's do something. Like here, just a step here like this. We're using like again a bottle. So if the patient can do complete like a step in 20 seconds, the patient will score 4. A patient will score 3, is able to stand independently, complete this step in 20 seconds. 2, able to complete 4 steps without aid but with supervision. 1, able to complete 2 steps but need minimal assistance. And falling or something like that, being unable to do it, is 0. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna need you to stand in unsupported, 1 foot in front, another tandem stand like this. Okay, can you do it that way? So there you go. For this one, able to play a fit in tandem stance independently and hold the stand for 30 seconds is 4. Less than 30 seconds is 3. If the patient take a small step is 2. If the patient need help or assistance or cannot stand but can hold 15 seconds is 1. If the patient is unable to do it is just 0. Now from there, I'm going to need you to stand one leg, just put all your weight in one leg, there you go. Okay, for this one, the patient have to be like as long as that he can. If the patient can hold more than 10 seconds, it's 4. If the patient can hold 5 to 10 seconds, it's 3. If the patient can hold just 2 seconds, you can relax, is 2. And if the patient tries to lift the leg and is unable to hold stand for 3 seconds, is 1. If the patient is unable to do it, it's 0. For this one, we're gonna score each of the tests. I'm gonna take a score. This is a Berg functional balance scale. Thank you.